right before I die, gotta
live out my dreams so I can be what he planned for me, not just for me.
Hey guys, this is Ian McGill, and I just wanted to come at you today with a little bit of motivation and inspiration. You know, every day I try to look for something, because as I said one time, you know, we're not just here just to be here, you know, but there's something that we got to do while we're here on this world, in this place. You know, in my faith, you know, whether you're religious or not, I'm a Christian. I know that when it comes to life, you know, the breath that we breathe, you know, the fact that we can think, the fact that, you know, things work in our bodies and so forth, that was given to us not by us doing anything to get them. You know, we didn't deserve to have those things. In other words, we didn't put any effort into doing that. We didn't make ourselves be born. You know, we didn't make ourselves have the parents that we have. You didn't make yourself do those things. So when it comes to that in my faith, that type of understanding is called grace. And grace is unmerited favor. Unmerited means you don't deserve that. Well, today, you know, one of my mentors was talking, and he was paying the question. And the question was, what would you rather have? Would you rather have God or have money? And, you know, those kind of questions, you really don't have to worry about those kind of questions. It's kind of silly. Because anybody in their right mind, you know, especially if you have a faith, you know, if you're a religious person, you would rather have them both. You don't have either or. You know, if you do, you know, study the scriptures in, you know, Christianity, you know, it doesn't say anything like that. You know, I mean, you know, to go into some detail about that, it explains that everything belongs to God. You know, it also says in Psalm chapter 37 that if you delight yourself in the Lord, He will give you the desires of your heart. It also explains as well in the book of Psalms that God owns the whole world and the fullness thereof. And it talks about how He, you know, desires to bless us as His people. We're the apple of His eye. I mean, I can go on and on about that. So that's just a silly attitude to have. We really want to have both. We want to have God and money. And that's what He wants to do that. You know, when it comes to us being prosper, He wants us to prosper. When it comes to, you know, seeking, quote unquote, the kingdom of God, you know, that includes having righteousness and peace and joy. We can go on and on. But when it comes to the business world, especially in the business that I'm in, you know, I'm a part of a team here in the Empower Network, and it's called the Prosperity Team. All right, Prosperity Team. And he was saying that one of the definitions he found about the word prosper was that it equals having health, happiness, and wealth. You know, we seek those things. We seek those three things, having health and happiness and wealth. And what I know is that when it comes to grace as it is unmerited favor, you know, if you have that unmerited favor in your health, unmerited favor in your happiness, unmerited favor in your wealth, that is grace. So I look at those things, you know. So we just have to purpose in our minds when we get up in the morning and we start our day. We should take the opportunity, the fact that we can breathe, the fact that we can think straight, the fact that there's opportunities out there, and try to grow and try to prosper. That's what we're supposed to do. And here in the Prosperity Team, that is the focus of this team. That's the focus of my mentors, to help people like myself and those looking at these blogs to prosper in your family, prosper in your social life, prosper in your health, prosper in your wealth. That's the whole focus of that, because it can happen. All right, so for today, don't worry about those false attitudes of having to choose between God and money, having to choose between happiness and money, having to choose between those things. If you have a right foundation of what you're doing, then you can have them both. All right, you're able to do that. It is right there in your hands. All right, so you can join us here on the inside if you would like, here at the Prosperity Team Empower Network. There are wonderful mentors here. There's a lot of leverage here. There's a system that is uncanny, that is proven, you know, to work concerning those things. And it's not just about the money, but it's about improving everything. There are people that I've talked to, people that are making, you know, $10,000 a day. I can go on, but things have changed. There's people that have gotten off of drugs. Their marriages have gotten better. You know, there are those in their faith that become stronger in their beliefs. I mean, there's so much things that's there. So you don't have to sit on the sidelines. You don't got to settle for less. You don't got to be less, because you're not. All right, you were created a certain way, and you were created to grow. You were created to prosper. You were created to gain and to go forward. All right, so I hope this helped you today in this video blog, and just think about it during the daytime. Try to get some prosperity. Be prosperous in your life and whatever the endeavors are that you do for yourself, for your family, and for your future. All right, so I'll see you on the inside. Have a good one. I'm out.
Right before I die, I gotta
live out my dreams so I can be what he planned for me. Not just for me, but so they can see much more of him and less of
right before I die, I gotta